Good morning, students. I hope everyone is doing great today. Now let's have a quick review before we continue with our lesson. Now we said that there are two types of things. We have living things and we also have non-living things. Now living things are things that are alive. They are alive because they need food, they need air and water in order for them to stay alive. So examples we have here, humans, animals, and plants. We also have here non-living things. Now these things are not alive. So this includes chair, shirt, fork, and any things that we can see around us that doesn't have a life. So they are not alive, and they do not need food, they do not need air, and they do not need water in order for them to stay alive. Now, all of these non-living things are made up of materials. So what are materials? There are two types of materials. We have here natural-made materials, and we also have here man-made materials. Now let's try to focus first on the natural-made materials. So we can get natural-made materials from animals, from plants, and from the things we see on the ground. First, animals. So we can get wool fabrics from sheep. So wool fabrics, we can produce cap, we can produce knitted clothes, we can produce sweaters and socks out of the wool fabric. Next one, we also have leather from crocodile and from cow skin. So we have here the leather bags, leather boots, and leather jacket. Now we also have here silk fabric coming from silkworm. So we can produce ties, neckties, we can produce scarf, and we can also produce dress out of the silk fabric, which we can get from the silkworm. Next one, we also have here plants. So we can actually produce cotton fabrics coming from the cotton plants. So the same thing, we can have handkerchief, we can have shirt, and we can also produce bag out of it. We also have here tree logs, so we can have wood, which we can make some furnitures. So for example, we have chairs, we have tables, we have windows, and we can also produce wood out of it. Next one, we also have rubber trees. So we can produce a rubber material out of these trees, and we can make some balloons, we can make some tires of the vehicles, we can also produce some erasers which you use for erasing if you made a mistake on your paper. Now, not only from animals and plants, but we can also get natural-made materials from the ground. So we can have sand, we can make sand pit, we can also make a sandbag, we can also make some furnitures out of sand as well. Not that one, or not only that, we also have here clay. Now for clay, we can make pots and other furnitures as well. And we also have here metal. So some accessories that we are using are actually made out of metal. Next one, not only natural-made materials, materials can also be man-made. Now, man-made materials, we have here plastic. So we can produce toys, plastic, bottles, and all that. And next one, we also have here glass. So another man-made materials are glasses. So this includes the sunglasses that we are using. We also have here the glasses which we use for drinking, and the light bulb, and all that. Now, all of these things that I discussed to you guys, made a PowerPoint presentation in order for you to understand more about the topic. I also include there a lot of pictures for the products which are made up of this natural-made materials and man-made material. And I'm going to put some worksheets as well. I'll be posting it on the platform that we are using, and I'll see you guys there, and thank you so much for listening.